Prince Harry and Prince William fight. Royal rumble for control. The House of Windsor, as they are known today, are fighters by nature. That is their claim to the throne after all. They once ruled 25% of the world in days of empire. Some people call them brooders or cold-blooded, though their lineage is sketchy. Today they brand themselves as English. Others say their real lineage is German, Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. They are after all celebrities in a soap opera. But they are more than that. They are a big deal because their actions affect the Commonwealth's 54 countries. What is true is that they have that Viking warrior spirit and are only truly at peace when they are fighting someone. When they run out of people to fight, they turn on each other. Support us with a one-time donation. Give us a super thanks or super chat. Become a patron if you believe in amplifying the work of Duchess Meghan with channel membership by clicking join. Describing the events that led to the physical altercation, Prince Harry wrote, "It was a build-up of frustration, I think, on his part. It was at a time where he was being told certain things by people within his office, and at the same time he was consuming a lot of the tabloid press, a lot of the stories, and he had a few issues which were based not on reality. And I was defending my wife, and he was coming for my wife. She wasn't there at the time, but through the things that he was saying, I was defending myself." William called Meghan Markle difficult, rude, and abrasive, simply parroting the press narrative about his Harry's wife. William was acting like an heir, after which insults were exchanged. William reportedly claimed he was just trying to help. "Are you serious?" Harry said. "Help me? Sorry. Is that what you call this? Helping me?" The definition of masculinity is to be a defender and protector. Prince Harry is a fierce protector of his wife Meghan and his children. If William was going to help, why wasn't he defending his sister-in-law and unborn nephew and standing up to the tabloids rather than appeasing them? After giving William a glass of water, Harry told Willie, "I can't speak to you when you're like this." William was incandescent with rage, and there have been instances where he has been unable to control his emotions. Case in point, he went to a football game, was booed and cried. So much about the stiff upper lip. It was at this point that the argument escalated into a physical confrontation. What William wants, William gets. He set down the water, called Harry another name, then came at him. It all happened so fast, so very fast. Name-calling how juvenile. In that moment, when William realizes that he cannot control Harry, he gets into his feelings and loses control. Countless reports of William being incandescent with rage. William becomes reactive and Harry gets the upper hand. Harry is in control of his emotions and becomes the adult in the room. He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment dazed, then got to my feet and told him to get out. It is at this moment that Harry goes from boy to man. He could have knocked out Willie, and it would have been a long fight. But they were no longer teenagers, and he had to think of the consequences of knocking out the heir. A man's home is his castle, so being the adult in the room, Harry told Willie to leave. To the simpleton, Harry needs to man up and fight his brother. If you think this way, then you are missing the point. In a real fight, Harry would have knocked out Willie, but this was not a fair fight. The odds were stacked against Harold as the spare. Success in life is determined by discipline. Harry had disciplined himself to know when to be silent, when to fight back, and when to walk away. William urged him to fight back, just as he had as a boy. When Harry refused, William left the room, but not the house, only to return later, looking regretful. He then apologized. Why did William urge Harry to fight back? Perhaps to justify more press leaks or something even more sinister. This may have been a trap to ensnare Harry and cause Meghan to lose the baby. The stakes were very high. By now Meghan was pregnant, and Harry had to consider how his actions affect his wife and baby. Harry had to play the long game. Prince William boasted to his friends in the tabloids that he had control over Prince Harry. There were reports in the tabloid press, obviously planted by Willie, about soliciting help from Uncle Charles to persuade Harry not to marry Meghan. Willie was doing a lot of complaining and explaining in the tabloids. Uncle Charles and Willie were legends in their own minds. They thought that they could control Harry, so when he dismissed their wishes, they were aggrieved and incandescent with rage. How dare you, Harold, Willie must have thought. How dare you, the spare, defy the heir? Snowflake problems. Their egos were bruised. It was evident to everyone in the aristo circles that Charles the uncle and Willie could not subdue Harold. By this time, Prince Harry had become a man. He had evolved. Share your thoughts. Give us a thumbs up and share. Subscribe, and do not forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates.